Alright, in this video we are going to see how to create this social media banner with the help of Photoshop. This is going to be the episode number 10. Fine, let's get started. So very first thing, we are going to create the image dimension. The width and height is going to be the same as like 1080 pixel. Click on OK. Once you create the space for the image, what we need to do is click on this layer and right click, blending option. We need the color overlay. So to follow along, I leave all the images in the description, so you can see these are the links which I leave, and these are the color as well. Let's get into the gradient overlay. Let's fill our color. I want light red, and dark red. Now click on Alt and just drag it one more time just to get the duplicate. Click on OK. Now we need the radial style. Click on radial, so you can see now this is centered. Let's add this over here. Click on OK. Once this is done, let's call our images. So let's start with our the stand image. On the download, I have downloaded all the images. Press V, convert this to layer, right click, we can paste this. It is not allowing. It says it is indexed. Get it to image mode and get it RGB. Now you can paste this. Press Ctrl T and Alt Shift. Now cool, you got it. Now what we need to do is, let's call our burger. So before burger, let's fill our fire image. Press V again, just drag this over and place it over our layer. Make sure this is below the stand. I'm making this bigger. Alt, make a duplicate of this. Select these two, Ctrl T, make this smaller. Now let's select this one by one. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur, somewhat 3.7, and now again filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Now let's call the sandwich, which is burger. I'm sorry for that name change. Let's delete this. Press E and select the sharp color and just delete this. Press V again. Now just paste this over our layer. Make sure this is at the top. Make it smaller. Ctrl T, Shift, Alt and Shift. Now once this is done, select all and make it as a Ctrl G and call it as BG. Now if you want, you can make this stadium as blur by getting into the filter, blur, Gaussian blur again, filter, Gaussian blur. Click on OK. Now let's place our leaves. Control O, call the leaves. Use the lasso tool and just select the leaves itself. Now press V. You can move this and place it over here. zoom out, control minus, control T now, shift alt and shift, make this smaller, zoom in, control plus, even make it smaller, alt drag, alt drag, control T, rotate it, alt drag, and make this again alt drag. So now you got this 4 leaves. So what you have to do is again filter, blur, Gaussian blur or motion blur. Let's get into the Gaussian blur for now. So you see 3 is alright. The same way you have to do this for all. I'm on a hurry, so I'm just selecting, I'm not making it proper, I'm leaving this to you. Now the same way you can place the chili, press V, control T, make this smaller, rotate it. I'll just show you the one and you just assume and do all the other part. We need to make this as falling, so blur, motion blur, click OK. Now type T and let's type burger and give the font alpha. This is not allowing us to type. Cool. Now click on this wrap and select the arc. Now you can choose the arc whichever is convenient for you. I'm leaving this to your end, so you place it as your convenient. So almost done. Now get into the shape, press U, select the ellipse, so press alt shift, just shift and drag and fill the color whichever is convenient for you and type T, just give 50% and convert this to black, press V and place this over, control T, alt drag, control just T and call this off. Now I'm leaving this the placing to you, just keep it as you think. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for listening.